Hey traders, and welcome back to the Forex Market Preview. My name is Charles. I'm a professional trader and trading coach here at tradeempowered.com, our website. And you're probably wondering, this is not Jason Stapleton. What's going on? Well guys, Jason is very busy. As you've noticed, he's had a little bit of a hard time doing some Forex Market Previews lately. He's been very busy. The summertime months here, he's got a lot of work projects that he's doing on the side with Trade Empowered and all kinds of stuff, and of course vacations as is customary. Many of you take your vacations in the summer. I'm sure that will happen. So we didn't want to leave you guys short of trading content for free that you guys expect from us. So there's going to be quite a few changes here on the channel as far as who does the Forex Market Preview, as well as many other videos that'll probably be starting to be uploaded here to Jason's YouTube. Goal here, guys, me, Akil Stokes, Jason Greystone, Jason, Darren, we're all here to help here at Trade Empowered. We've got a team of traders, and one of the things that we want to do is start to hopefully put up some content from all of us. You guys see that we're a team. We are a team of traders. Mark Sedlock, who just launched out in our futures side of our business here at Trade Empowered, and we want to show you guys that we're here. We are here to help you succeed as a trader, and there's a team of us here that can help you do that. So again, lots of changes probably coming here on the channel, but only for the better for you guys. You guys get a whole lot more trading content and free stuff for you here at the channel. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that now so you don't miss any of that. And if you have not, make sure you sign up for our email list so you know all the inside stuff at Trade Empowered. You won't know about all of it if you're not on the email list. You can do that by going to tradeempowered.com, click on the Learn to Trade button at the top, and then sign up for the free training notification. That'll get you on our primary email list so you won't miss out on any cool stuff that's coming out of Trade Empowered. So again, guys, my name is Charles. Thanks again for being here. I am grateful that I had the opportunity to say for a while now that I'm a consistently profitable trader and professional. And I'm here at Trade Empowered because I want to help. I want to help all of you succeed as traders. If Jason and Akil did not want to do the same, I would not be where I am today. Thanks to them. So I was struggling as a trader in my early career 5 years ago now or so when I got started. Very difficult, lots of lost money, lots of disasters. You guys know what that feels like, I'm sure. Many of you have come out on the other side of that. Many of you are still struggling with that. And again, that's why we're here to give back, to show you the way that you can use to be profitable. And again, I'm grateful for that opportunity, and I love being here, love being able to help traders reach those same goals and success that I wanted. All right, so enough of the spiel, enough of the introductions. Let's get into it. I want to do two things for you guys today. One, I want to solve the first problem of not knowing what Fibonacci levels to use in your tools. Get that question a lot. Secondly, I want to cover the problem of not knowing how to identify impulse legs on a price chart and how that can be used in terms of advanced pattern formation trading. You might like those a lot, the Gartley pattern formation, the cipher formation, the bat formation, all that stuff. You may really like it, but you're like, I don't really see how to find the initial leg. Well, I'm going to show you a very simple exercise that you can do on your chart to help you see that, and it's critical to you being able to read a price chart even at a more advanced level. And some of you may have been through this before. This is definitely something that Jason has covered here on the channel before as well, but I want to revisit it since it works well with Fibonacci and with advanced pattern formations. So first, guys, let's start with the retracement tool. I'm going to go to my drawing tools up here, Fibonacci retracement. Now we draw this from high to low, or low to a high, right? That's how we use the tool. And you notice I have some pre-configured numbers here. Now, I've already pre-configured it with ones that you want to be concerning yourself with, especially in terms of advanced pattern formation trading, which is my favorite, something I do a lot of and do the most of. And I really like it. It's what attracted me initially to Trade Empowered was the advanced pattern formation trading. So these levels are critical. So I'm going to double click here on my platform. I'm using NinjaTrader, guys. I'm on the Canadian dollar Swiss daily chart, which is irrelevant at the moment since you don't see any candles, but that's where I'm at. I'm looking at the properties right now for my retracement tool. So these are the retracements that you need to have in your platform. Now, your platform might be different. The way the numbers need to be formatted might be different. I cannot help you with that. All I can do, though, guys, is show you what numbers you want to have. And then however you need to configure that in your platform, you go ahead and do that. So the first one is 38.2. The next one is the 50%. The next one is the 61.8%, followed by the 78.6%, and finally the 88.6%. And of course we have the 100 and the 0 line and all that. All right, so those are the critical numbers that you want to have. So if you need to pause the video right now and go do that in your platform, go ahead and do it, because I'm going to move right along here. I don't want this video to be too long. So go ahead and pause now if you need to, and figure out how it is you need to configure these in your platform. So that way your retracement tool looks something like that. Now again, if you draw it the other way, it'll look the opposite, but you get my point. Those are the numbers you need. And if you want to trade like we do here at Trade Empowered. The next tool is the Fibonacci extension one. I want to talk about the levels for this. Now, this one is sometimes called expansion, Fibonacci expansion. It varies on platform, guys. All that matters is that it's predicting a price level in the future by using that same high to low principle or low to high move and then drawing your Fibonacci tool on it. So for this tool, I'm going to double click. I'm going to get those numbers. Move that over. I'm going to start from the bottom here. You want to have them in an order that makes sense so the tool looks right, so make sure you do that. But in this case, the 161.8%, the 141.4%, the 127.2%, now those are critical for advanced pattern formation trading that we do here at Trade Empowered. You need to have those three if you want to trade like we do and trade the patterns the way that we do them in terms of the rules. And we can teach you all of that inside of our training courses, guys, if it's the 12-week transformation course with a Keel, which is everything we have to give you, or if it's just the advanced pattern formation course, which just teaches you all the exact rules for the formations and some of the basic stuff I'm going to show you here today. I can certainly get you guys more info on it if you want. You can send me an email, Charles, C-H-A-R-L-E-S, at tradeempowered.com, Charles at tradeempowered.com. Check the description below, guys, for relevant links to my social media and my email if you want to hit me up and want more information on our training or other stuff. But those are critical for the formations. So the other one you want to take a look at is the 113% Fibonacci level. I'll show you why this is useful here in just a second when we talk about an active advanced pattern formation here on Canada Swiss on the daily chart. But again, stop the tape here, stop the video here, configure your platform. I want to move on now, but those are the numbers that you need, okay, in terms of your retracement and extension. So pause now, configure, and then come back here and we're going to move on. But those are the numbers you want for your Fibonacci retracement and extension tool. All right, so now that we've covered that, the second thing that I said I wanted to do with you guys was show you the simple exercise on the price chart. I'm going to snap down here to my chart that will help you identify those impulse movements. Not only that, it will also help you understand how to read a price chart. If you cannot see these movements with your eyeball, with your eye, without having to draw on the chart with lines, then this is an exercise you must do. If you don't do it, you will never learn. It's critical, guys. Just like an athlete or someone who does a skill or maybe in a sport or whatever, I like to use the athlete analogy because they get in the gym, right? They get in the gym, they exercise, they train on their craft, their skills, thousands and thousands of repetitions times, right, that they do this stuff. Thousands of repetitions. Guys, the chart is your gym. Just like anyone who tries to do a New Year's resolution at the beginning of the year and says, I'm going to get that gym membership and I'm going to go to the gym every day. What happens? Yeah, you do it for a week or two, maybe the first month, and you say, I don't feel like it today. I'm not going to do it today. And time goes on before you know it, you're still paying for that membership. It's like the end of the year, you're coming down to New Year's resolution again for the next year, and you've barely even gone to the gym. How do you feel about yourself? Do you even look like any of the shape that you wanted to be in? Probably not. Or even the health you wanted to have? No. Why? Well, you didn't do anything, right? You didn't get in the gym, you didn't spend any time in there doing anything. Same with your trading, guys. If you don't spend time in the charts doing quality actions, quality exercises, as I could put it that way, you're not going to get any better. There is no quick fix or shortcut in trading. No matter what someone tells you, there isn't. Anything you want in life to be successful at takes hard work, dedication, and commitment. And that's what we would say here at Trade Empowered, and that's what I always say to all the traders I talk with. Many of you guys here know all that already. You know it takes hard work. That's why you're here, because you want to work hard. But if you happen to stumble upon this video and you're looking for the next holy grail of trading, stay and understand that that's not a reality. Or if you don't want to believe that and you'd like to reject that reality and replace it with your own, feel free, but this is not the place for you. So anyway, off my soapbox, let's talk about this exercise. So the first thing you want to do is identify an obvious move. A move in the market where price went from a low to a high or a high to a low that you cannot mistake. You can see it, it's obvious to you. Start there, that's going to be the easiest way to do this. So here's one. Now bring up your US Canada, your Canada Swiss daily chart here. This is a current chart, so it's June 26, 2016. If I scroll right, you'll see that very date on this chart. But for now, I'm a little bit further back here in the end of 2015. But just take your line tool, find an obvious move, and draw the line. Then do it again. Low to high, high to low. Just follow the market, guys, with your eyes. You can see these, right? As you start to draw them in, your eyes like, oh yeah, there's a move. I see that now. And maybe you're like, Charles, this is so simple. No problem. You can bear with me here. I'm trying to help those who don't know. If you don't know or can't see these with your eye, that's why this simple exercise is critical to you being a successful trader. If you can't see these movements with your eyeball without drawing, then you must do this exercise if you want to be a successful technical analysis trader. Okay? So there it is. Simple exercise. You can do this on your chart, any chart, doesn't matter. I just happen to be on Canada Swiss right now, but do this anywhere. You must do this to learn how to read a price chart. This is the foundation. If you haven't watched Into the Gray, traders, Into the Gray, free training event with Jason Stapleton, you must watch it. It's a must watch. It's going to help you do this and show you how to quantify price chart changes using this technique. And then also talk about identify, predict, decide, execute, the IPDE process, what that means, why we do it, what it's about, and also training your RAS, your reticular activating system, which is nothing more than training your trading brain, right? Your eyes, your hand, your brain, what to see on the chart. What do I see? What does it mean? Now what do I do? Those are some critical questions to ask yourself. But that's a great free training. Again, Into the Gray, go to our website, tradeempowered.com, click on the Learn to Trade tab at the top, and then scroll down to the next page and you will see Into the Gray. I'll include links, guys, here in the description box for you for that, as well as other relevant information. So definitely watch that. It's going to help you understand more about this process. And this is the first thing that we teach in our training courses, guys. This is the first thing that you learn in the advanced pattern course I spoke about, advanced pattern formation course that we have that just teaches you the rules for the patterns that we teach and the way that we teach them, the rules that we use here, as well as our 12-week transformation program with Akil, the full program that we have to teach you everything that we have to give you. This is the first thing we do because it's critical. You're laying a foundation on the house. You're going to build a house here with your trading. If your foundation doesn't exist, or it's got cracks in it, it's got holes in it, or there's something else wrong with it, it's not solid, or it's crooked, you're going to have problems, obviously, right? I like to use the house analogy because it works out well for building your skill set and making you better. You got to start with the basics and make sure you have it down perfectly, or at least not perfectly. You know how it works and you know exactly what to do. Nothing's perfect, guys, but we do our best, right? So, okay, Charles, great. Now, how does this help me with advanced patterns and Fibonacci? Well, let's say you could see these with your eyeball and you'll get really good. You will. What does that mean? Well, now you just have this line. What does it also look like? Well, it so happens it actually looks like your Fibonacci retracement line. Look at that. We don't reach a Fibonacci retracement there, right? But you see, that's how you draw them. You see how this simple line exercise shows you how to draw your Fibonacci tools now? I get this question a lot, guys. Traders are drawing these wrong. They're drawing them backwards. They're not drawing them from the wicks. They're drawing them from the candle closes, which is, well, I don't care what anybody tells you, that's incorrect. That's not how you use this tool. How to use the extension tool, same thing. Low to high, high to low. Huh, look, price comes into a 127 extension down here. Look at that. Do you see? See how this simple line exercise shows you how to draw the Fibonacci retracement and extension tools? So not only do you have the correct numbers that we use here at Trade Empowered to help you see relevance in the market and consistently seeing the market hit certain Fibonacci levels in conjunction with structure. Right? As you look left, you can see that price comes into recent levels multiple times here by drawing this line exercise. And you can draw lines from the left, right? From the left, guys, correct? Left to right. Look, price came back into that structure level. See that? Here we broke a structure level. Here we broke another structure level. Right? Here we broke one. See how that works? Not only that, we kind of came to some structure back here, and then we retraced off of it. Do you see how the simple up and down exercise of the lines helps you start to then be able to line up the market and to predict where it might go next, and then wait for that to happen, and then predict where it's going to go from there? Right? Because support and resistance, right? Magnets, right? That's how that works, guys. You know that. You've heard Jason say it. Look left, structure leaves clues. Simple line exercise. So you've done that. You've got the Fibonacci levels you need. You know how to read the price chart more effectively now. And finding those impulse moves, guess what? That lines you up perfectly for advanced pattern formations. Right now, guys, we've got a potential long or bullish Gartley pattern here on Canadian dollar Swiss daily chart here in June 2016, almost July. This is a Gartley pattern per the rules that we use. And what do you notice about this Gartley pattern, guys? What do you notice? What's inside of there? Look at that. Impulse movements. And you thought that line exercise was stupid. Right? See how that works? See how, now all these other lines over here kind of means nothing. There could be some patterns in here. I didn't look, but do you see that how that plays right into the movement here? Now you see right now, Constellation, our advanced pattern formation real-time indicator, is printing that for me, so I didn't have to draw the Fibonacci's, which is really great. Guys, if you're interested in that software that we have, you can definitely get your own copy. Let me know. Send me an email. I'll include my email in the description box. But look, retracement, boom, low to high, high to low. Those would be your white lines, and then we use our extension tool, high to low, and back up. Gartley pattern completing at the 127 extension. Decompletion here, guys. Now, that's where the pattern might complete. I have no idea if it's going to get there, but if it does, there's a good likelihood that it could turn around in our favor and be profitable. But do you see how those line and that exercise plays right into the advanced pattern movement? Most importantly, this leg right here, this impulse move, which starts the whole pattern off. Then you need the right rules to know that this is a Gartley pattern, and more rules about what retracements need to be hit. Rules are everything, guys. If you don't have them, I don't know how you're trading, to be honest. It's very hard, if not impossible. You got to have rules about why you do what you do. If you don't have rules, how can you test them? If your plan is like, well, I think this, I think that one day, I try this another day, you have no consistency, how do you expect to test that? Wouldn't you like to know if your plan makes you money? Wouldn't you like to know if it made you money in the past? Answer this question for me. Was your strategy profitable all of 2015? All the pairs you wanted to trade it on, or markets and time frame that you chose for your portfolio, with the strategies that you're working with, was it profitable in 2015? Yes or no? If the answer is no, and you're trading right now with real money, I don't know what you're doing. I know it sounds, I'm not trying to be harsh, I just don't get it. Does it sound like a good idea? I think you know better, right? If you can't answer that question, it's a critical question. Was your strategy profitable in 2015? Yes or no? Where you're trading it right now, same pairs, same time frame, same strategies, have you tested them at least last year? I would argue you might need more than that, but did you at least do last year? Can you at least answer that question? If you can't and you're trading real money, it doesn't sound like a winning method. Also doesn't sound very professional, does it? Wouldn't it be nice to know what the outcome has been so you know what it actually might be instead of living in the unknown? Again, nothing is indicative of future results, but you don't have anything else. The only measuring stick we've got, guys, is historical testing or back testing. That's all you've got. Or you've got forward demo trading that you might do without real money that you could keep track of in real time if you wanted to do that. And you can accomplish a whole lot more, guys, through back testing, through historical testing, because you don't have to wait for the next day, right? You just scroll through the charts, follow your plan, record your results, and see what the outcome is. Imagine the kind of perspective you would gain. Now, the reason this doesn't happen is because no one wants to do the hard work. What did I say before? Right? No one wants to do hard work. Everyone wants the secret switch, the secret sauce, the magic indicator, the magic system that's so easy a monkey can do it. Now, we try to make things pretty simple around here at Trade Empowered with rules, but it doesn't mean you don't need to work hard. Anyone who tells you you don't need to work hard to do anything worthwhile in life, long-lasting success, is lying to you. Or they have found the most amazing thing ever, and if they have, I want to know about it. because I don't have it either, right? What am I saying? Work hard, commit, train, get in the gym, and exercise. Charts are your gym, guys. If you don't spend time in there, I don't know how you're going to be successful. You've got to spend the time. Traders, I hope this exercise today helped you with the lines, showing you how it plays into how to draw the Fibonacci's and extensions and retracements correctly. Also, how it plays into advanced pattern formations, how you can use it, how you can start to identify where to draw these things, and just understand the price chart better. Not only that, guys, I gave you the exact ratios and configurations that we use here at Trade Empowered. All that matters now is that you get the right rules, that you get rules that are profitable. That's what you need. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, and I told you I'd talk about it, is, for one final thing, is the 113 Fibonacci extension. What is it, and what can I do with it? Well, we have the pattern, right? So we're looking to enter somewhere down at the D completion over here, yes? Well, our targets will go somewhere, if we could turn around on a dime at the D point, around the 382 and the 61.8, right? That's how we trade patterns here for our two-target method. What about stops? Well, you could place stops at maybe, 50, 60 pips below X back here. X. And then we have our A. And then we have our B. Sorry guys, I meant to do this before we started to sign off there. I don't want to leave you without doing this though. And then D here, potentially down here. Hopefully we'll get there. Stop placement. We can put them below, they gotta go below X. They could be a fixed pip value, depending on the time frame you're on. I like to use the extension tool. Now, normally you draw the extension tool like we said here for the Gartley pattern, A to B, and back up. And we get our 127 completion, right? Well, what you can do with this is draw it backwards. What we call that is a Fibonacci inversion. I like to call this affectionately the 113 Fib inversion. Why 113? Because that's the number I want to use from A to X for my stop placement. And look at that. Got a nice place here below X. That's dynamic, right? It's a dynamic way of getting the stop placement for advanced pattern formation. And not only is it dynamic, but I get to do it the same way every time. I don't have to, a fixed pip method is probably fine. If your testing proves profitable, then do it. I just like this because it's a dynamic pip value below X, and it changes with the size of the pattern, and it's something I can do very quickly and very easily. And if I start using the ATR and the ATR average true range indicator and multiplying that number and counting them below that lows of X and figuring out the pip number, that takes kind of a bit of time. Not only that, I gotta wait for the pattern to get filled and then look at the prior candle to get my current ATR value and then put that below X. That's how we would use that method. Nothing wrong with it. But again, you see how simple the 113 Fib inversion is. So if you need to go over this again, pause it, rewind, go back, do it again. A to X, Fibonacci inversion, the 113% is where I'm looking to put stops. Again, this is not meant to be a signal service, which we never would consider it to be. It's a Forex market preview, but we enter here, target 1 at the 382, target 2 at the 618, if we reverse on a dime, which would be nice. And then our stop is, I'm going to copy this, just get an idea what we're looking at. Yeah, pretty much a 1-to-1, nice. So not always like that, guys, but the 113 is a great, simple, and effective, quick way to get a dynamic stop placement by doing the same procedure over and over. I love it. That's what I use. So if it helps you guys, I hope that it does. And I hope this Forex market preview was beneficial to you guys. I know some of you may be new, and maybe you guys have been here for a long time, and you're like, where's Jason? Rest assured, guys, again, we're going to do some awesome stuff here on the channel with all of us as a team, here to help you guys succeed as traders. We want to make sure that you know that we're all here to help. And we'll be having some new videos up here and maybe rotating in and out of the Forex market preview, or maybe I'll become doing that. We'll see what happens. Point being, Jason's so busy, he's going to be out of the office a lot this summer with work and vacation and stuff like that. So he wanted to make sure that you guys had an opportunity to still get excellent trading information and things that can help you in your trading. So guys, I wish you all the best this week. Let's take a look at this pattern here over the course of the week. We'll see what happens with it. And if you guys have not, please join our Syndicate Program. You can go to our website and do that under products and services. I'll include the link in the description. It's a great $1 trial for 30 days. You can get way more stuff just like this every single day and learn more about how we trade over at Trade Empowered. just for $1. 30 days, no obligation. You want to leave, you want to cancel the automatic subscription, feel free. No problem at all. All right, traders, I'll catch you next time. Be great and be professional traders. Take care.